Welcome again. Good afternoon. Hello, everybody. I'm live again. I made that question yesterday available to everybody. Was like, hey, would you guys like to see me live again this afternoon on Friday? And they said, yes, jump on, Dre. So I'm here. Only it's not coffee chat. It's going to be Gatorade chat. I hope everyone's doing awesome. I just wanted to check in and see how everyone's doing and be like, guys, it's great to be back. Y'all know the little ones watching the Coco Melons. So YouTube, please don't hate on me for it. I gotta have the kid happy, or she'll drive me crazy. So again, Mental Health Awareness Month, folks. We need to be mindful and cognizant of everybody being stressed, and I want to make sure everybody's all right, everybody's okay. Male, female, brothers, sisters, just check in, take that time, make sure your peoples are all right. Because I feel like we don't do that enough. So I decided to tune in today because I was like, well, y'all had so much fun yesterday. Let's do it again today. I'm not preparing dinner. That meal was um did not work out, so I had a backup meal, which was just as good. It didn't use the components from the pot, which I got to throw out. But hey, that's part of like kitchen science. Sometimes you have a success and sometimes you have a failure. Um, right now, I figured I have some figures that I wanted to open, so I'm going to start opening them. And I figured the success failure, based on yesterday, if people were going to be on, come on in, hang out, enjoy a chat. So I only have, I think, half of this set, which is the Indiana Jones. This is the Raiders of the Lost Ark Adventure Series 1 set. And I wish I had them all because Indiana Jones inspired me. Hey, LeBron inspired me to be a historian. So I have 4 figures. Let's crack them open. Being an inbox collector is not something I like. I respect the ones that do it. I just don't have the space, and I'd rather display my toys because toys are meant to be played with. Hey, Just Jeff, it's good to have you in here, bro. Just hanging out, opening some toys, having a good old time. You know, gotta let them breathe, man. You gotta let them breathe. I used to not, though, before, many, many years ago. So this is the Balak figure, or Balok, the Rene Balok, or Balak, I think it was, from Indiana Jones. So I'm going to crack it open. Oh, man, these things are actually really nicely detailed. Now, I'm going to give it a couple of different grades. So for articulation sake, like, these figures are from a movie. I passed on it right now, the Ramen Racer, because I just don't have the cash to get it. I would like to get the figure though, but I did pass on it. Um, so they give a split, but I'm scared that the plastic is gonna rip, you know. And oh, what movie? This is Raiders of the Lost Ark, sir. Indiana Jones, the very first one. Um, Visually, these figures look amazing. Like this figure of Balok looks amazing. I can't. Colors and paint apps are perfect for a windowless box. I can't complain. Um, Double jointed knee, but you can't really do much because now if you heat treat this, you probably could, but then you run the risk of damaging it. So, what is Indiana Jones, sir? Sir. All right, now these are some of the accessories, if I'm not mistaken, and he comes with parts of the arc, and yeah, they gave him. You got the like, wow, he comes with tons of stuff. All right, let me see what part he comes with. He comes with his staff and it looks like the actual things that you carry the arc on, which are these. I mean, these things are beautifully detailed. I mean, you know, yeah, I get it, but I still like having figures that are articulated, that I can articulate them a little bit more. You know, it's just one of those things. I just, for the price that we pay, you would expect it to have that level of articulation. And at least the hands are not like where I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna break it. Oh, well, I just did a flip. um, let's see if I can get this in there. It'd be nice if I could. I used to do a cheat where I would actually take the hand out, and then I would put the weapon or item in the hand, and then I would let it go back. So here he is. Not a bad looking figure. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. You know, I just say I like it a lot. So very very nice. All right, let's put you here. All right. Let's go for Sala. This is Sala, who we all know is the voice is the actual dwarf Gimli from Lord of the Rings. He is the doctor in Sliders. He was a villain in the 80s in several different TV shows. And he played the sidekick all the way up until this last movie that we're going to be getting in June. So I'm excited about that. So Sala, oh yeah, he's a beefy boy. All right. So these are the arc pieces. Yeah, that was true. He was Kingpin in the Trial of the Hulk. You are damn. That is right there, classic '80s right there, dude. Just Jeff, you definitely get some street cred for that, dude, because that was dope. Wow. So here is the Ark of the Covenant and a shovel that he comes with. The shovel's a little bit bent, but I mean, I can live with that. And he comes with rope. Let me get his figure out. Now, if you're doing a lot of like combat figures, you could use these as like stand-ins for fig photography. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Um like you could use these as background figures for like war scenes, like if you're doing stuff like you're doing something in the Middle East or Middle Eastern themed. Hell, you could even use these things for Aladdin stand-in figures. I have so many ideas going through my head of what you could use these figures for besides just Indiana Jones fig photography. So you could have a lot of fun. All right, yeah, left hand for the shovel. It looks really good. A good job on the clothes. I mean, the minutia, even the detail of just like the simple peasant clothing that he's wearing looks great. I mean, hats off to Hasbro for doing a great job on these 6-inch figures. I can't argue. The articulation needs to be with Indiana Jones, which he'll be the last one. So everything's plastic. Here, check this out. I have had the hardest time finding these figures because they have not been in my targets. So I found this is now going back 2.5 months. So Balak, I found one target randomly. He didn't show up in the system, and then I showed the girl in the app that he was out, and they sold it to me. So I got him. That was like almost 3 months ago. Um, Sala, I found 2 weeks ago, and these two I bought at my local comic book shop with store credit. So let's open Marion Ravenwood. I want to see how they did a female figure different from the other ones. Yeah, it's tough to find these figures. I think have been wildly popular because there's a renewed interest in Indiana Jones. So, and I feel it's amongst more older collectors than it is. And I haven't even seen these figures on the secondary market. So, but I'm also not looking at the secondary market anymore. I just have patience. Okay. What's cool is they show you how to build the arc. So as you get more figures and you're getting the pieces, it gives you a diorama. Very cool. Now Marion comes with the little monkey. Has anybody pre-ordered the second wave of these figures? Because I did. Because I'm totally gonna make sure I get all of them. All right. Now she, weirdly enough, I'm just trying to just there we go. So they did something weird with her feet. I can't describe it. Like I'd have to show it to you guys. So like they gave her these wedges, right? And there's no ankle pivot, but there's front and back of the whole foot. So there's single jointed knee and the thigh swivel. We have waist, single jointed elbow, no wrist pivot. Let's see. I mean, not a bad figure. Hey, no problem. Go have fun picking up your son. Be safe. Beautiful figure. Again, looks good for again the time period of the clothing and what we needed. Just Jeff, it's funny with the Pinkerton thing because I'll bring that up actually. Well, I'll take a pause for a second. And I'll bring that up. But I'll read your comment. I think, and unfortunately, I don't see another company doing indie, so none, none for me. All right. So let me address this with the Pinkertons. So for those of you that don't know, Magic the Gathering, a guy went on YouTube and he had some Magic the Gathering figures. Those figures, or not figures, sorry, he had cards that were from a pre that were leaked to him early. He then opened them on a live stream, and thus in opening them on the live stream, he had the Pinkertons, yes, the Red Dead Redemption folks, show up to his house, threaten him, take the cards back from him, and he basically almost had his channel banned. And Hasbro has yet to apologize for what happened. Um, a lot of people are mad at Hasbro also because of the one D&D and the open gaming license fiasco that they tried to pull over on the creators, content creators, as well. So, just Jeff, I get you, dude. I've been keeping my mind. I'm a D&D player. I am a content creator for D&D. Like I do a lot of homebrew stuff, and you have to be very careful with what you say on the internet because Hasbro will show up at your door. They have no qualms. They're like Disney and Nintendo. You don't mess with their IP. Oh, just Jeff, I play on Tuesdays. I play on Tuesdays here in Charlotte with my friends. It's actually a lot of fun. I've been playing for years though. I'm a old school D&D player. LeBron, could you drop my Instagram in the chat? So if anybody that's not following me on Instagram, follows me because that way we could talk more off of obviously the lives. So yeah, like that is the big thing with the Pinkertons. A lot of people are upset with that, and I'm with it. Oh wow, you were playing when Elf was a class, dude. That's me. I'm 40. I'm gonna be 45, dude. That was me. I played when Elf was a class. I played when everything was in the brown books, the brown leather books. So I get it. I get it. Now here are the accessories that came with her. The little monkey. She gets a frying pan, which I think is it's funny because she used a frying pan to knock a dude out. But I just had this idea. Again, you can use a lot of these accessories, and this is something I've done as a toy collector, as a I'm trying to think of this. Like when you buy certain toys and they have accessories that you don't think are going to be used for certain things, you could use them in other figures for fig photography. I know LeBron Fett is a very good guy that does a lot of great fig photography. My friend Fig Pix does fig photography. So you can use a lot of these figures, accessories with your SH Fig Arts, with your Mafex, with your Mesco, and have a lot of fun. So don't ever feel like your figures are locked into they're just accessories for them. Now, obviously, the piece de resistance, and I did pay an upcharge for him because I paid like $5 more, but I didn't care because it's Indiana Jones. It's indie, and no problem, LeBron. Drop your Instagram in there too because people should be following you because you do some great stuff. So this is the last of the four figures I have. There's 8 figures in the set. Um, one was a Target or was supposed to be a Target exclusive, and I have not seen him. Yeah, it's Han Solo with a whip, pretty much. I swear, Hasbro was smart. They're like, wait, we have a Star Wars face, easy to scan him. So he actually comes with the most accessories out of the bunch, which I think is cool. And this is his part of the Ark of the Covenant. And his no, these are his accessories. Wow, he has a lot. He even gets extra hands. All right, let's get Indy. Oh, this is dope. This is dope. Folks, bam. This is an amazing figure. The look of Harrison Ford is like it just looks like you took him out of the movie. I mean, he's got that youthful look of Indiana Jones. They did the weathering on the jacket. They've given everything like such great levels of detail. Now, articulation wise, probably going to need a little bit of a heat treat, but I mean, I can get him into some like dynamic looking poses, and he does have a gun. He does have a trigger hand. He has his holster. I have all his accessories. I think this is freaking amazing as a figure. Yeah, this is where you needed to have all the articulation. Good move, Hasbro. The Pinkertons won't get me yet. All right, let's take out some of these accessories. Now, I apologize. My desk is an absolute mess. Oh, this is cool. Now, if you South America, it's all brown map. I gotta show these to my wife. She'll dig that. All right. So this is part of the Ark of the Covenant. The Eagles. It even comes with a little idol from South America. You get 2 sets of hands, a whip that's uncoiled, a coiled whip, his 6 shooter, and you get a whip hand. You get another. You get a fist. You get a close and 2 close fists. Not bad. I think that's a very cool amount of accessories to give Indiana Jones. I think that that's something we would have expected from a figure that was, supposed to have like a ton of dynamic posing and action oriented. It's definitely a cool figure. I haven't seen many people do a lot of unboxings of it because I haven't seen people find them to do him, except for like the big YouTubers, you know. But I don't really care about those guys. No offense. I think they're cool, but I do my own thing. So I love this Indiana Jones. I want to see if I can try to put this arc together without looking at the instructions. But then again, I'm weird. Hi, little girl. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here. This is my daughter, Rory. You want to say hi, Mama? Say hi. You can wave. They're saying hi to you. You gonna be shy? Can I get a kiss? Thank you. I love you. Sometimes that's all she wants, and I tell you, that's the best thing about being a dad. You get a little kiss, and that means the absolute world to me. For those of you that don't know, the pleasure of being a father, and if you do have kids, enjoy it because they grow up so quick. I'm gonna have to look at some levels of directions. Okay, so let's get these, and they're supposed to be facing inward. She's not feeling it, which she's only gonna be 3, so I'm not pushing. She likes Spider-Man. That's about like the one Disney we've watched. The Spidey and His Amazing Friends. We've done like those sorts of shows, but she doesn't have. If it's too story heavy, it loses her. But she's getting older now, where she wants to watch those sorts of things. So I'm okay with it. To me, I'm that type of dad that if she really wants to watch whatever she wants to watch, I will support it. You know, I'm not I'm not gonna ever be the type of dad to be like, well, you have to like what I like, or no, you watch whatever you want to watch, sweetheart, and I got you back. So, all right, I don't think that's the right way. All right, this is. So do I have to take this? Ah, ah. Okay. I'm putting a toy together. Yeah, is it cool? It is. I think it's cool. All right. Let me see. All right. So this goes on top. This this is the most like in like ornate thing I've ever had to put together as a bath. Oh, all right. So is this the right way? I don't know. Yeah, it is. Okay, I got that right. All right. So I got that correct. And then okay. Give Dre a second. It takes him a second to. It took me a second to realize. So how's everybody doing today? I hate just sitting here being the star of the show, but what are you guys up to? How's everything going? What's life doing you? Talk to me. Are you taking care of your mental health today? That's the question, folks. Like that's the number one thing I'm going to ask people. Are you taking care of you? Because we don't always do that. We are bad adults. in that regard. You realize that, folks. We will always take care, and I think it's our natures to take care of everybody else before we take care of ourselves. All right, now your boy's getting it. See, there we go. It took him a second. My wife laughs at me because she says that I don't know how you Tetris things so quickly. And I told her, "Oh, you're gonna take some photos? Cool, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, where are you at? Like, what part of the U.S. are you in? Oklahoma. Nice. Oops, I'm messing around on my laptop. I better watch out. So far, not bad. So I have the other two. I have to get the wall, this, and then I got the top. So it's supposed to look like this. Not bad. It just took a second to realize that. And I'm glad that D&D's big down there in Oklahoma. I wouldn't have figured that you guys would have had a big community. But then again, it's like I didn't think Charlotte had a big community, and it does. Ironically enough, we have a rather large community here of D&D players, of toy collectors. It's pretty interesting. I have, you know what? Since I moved into our house now that we have an awesome backyard, and I can do stuff like that now, where I can like take my Joes out. You know, that's awesome. We don't have that many game stores. We have two, three, five in the area, and they're all spread out. Like that the one I play at on Tuesdays is about 30 minutes away from my house. And then there's another one that's another 25 minutes away from there. And then there's one an hour away northward. So it's in what we call the university area where we have UNCC Charlotte. So a lot of the college kids can go there. And there's like two game stores in that area. And Jeff, if you have an Instagram, dude, feel free to drop your Instagram inside of here, bro. I'd love to see more of your stuff, and I'd love for people to get a chance to see more of what you're doing. I think that we don't share that love, man. Nice, nice. Let me make sure I got you here. Oh, it's my boy. Just now I realize who I am. Bro, folks, follow Jeff. I follow him on Facebook. Now I realize who it is. Hey, dude, I agree. I love your attitude. I love the fact that you do what you do, and you're just a very cool dude. Hello. So, yeah, I did mention yesterday that I'm going to be getting rid of a lot more stuff in order to finish out my Spider-Man collection. I kind of made that decision the other day. Um, I'm going to be going through some more stuff, and I don't feel bad. Like, I originally thought I was like, oh man, I don't really want to get rid of all this, and then I was like, oh, if I do, you know, but then it was like I sat down and I was just like, I'm ready to get rid of some more stuff because I want a Penny Parker, and they're not gonna make a Penny Parker like Marvel Legend. They haven't. If they didn't they had it in 2018. They had the opportunity to make one, and they didn't. And then they had an opportunity now to make one, and they still didn't. And they only made a Figma, and they made the Sentinel. I'll just get the Sentinel one because I get the big Sentinel robe, the Spider Bot, and then I get Penny Parker because that'll complete my whole crew from the original movie up top. So which makes me happy. I still need the Gamerverse, the new Gamerverse Spider-Man. I need the I need a couple of the suits from there, and I need the last two figures, Scarlet Kane and Cosmic. It is. It is a really good feeling to just kind of get rid of stuff, and it's not really like, I don't want to say get rid of stuff. I feel like people take that as a misnomer. I'm trading up. I'm completing parts of a collection that I enjoy and that my kids are enjoying, because my littlest one is a huge Spider-Man fan, and she loves seeing the right above my desk the imagery. She loves it. My older daughter loves it too, and she thinks it's cool that I did a whole like panel of Spider-Man figures. And I still have like, what was it here? I'm trying to I haven't even opened, brand new, never unboxed, from the first from Homecoming. And then I got this bad boy, Mafex Ben Riley, which I got to open up. So, like, these two figures I got to open up, and then I have, this is the Mafex or Mafex, Gwen Stacy from, or Spider Gwen from the first movie, across Into the Spider Verse. And then I don't really love this Spider Man, but it's the new one, the Peter B. I don't like him because he has zero articulation. The Mafex version is probably the best version you're going to get. I think it's the best comic book version of the character and has the best articulation and stand, hands down. And I got him on sale on Big Bad, I want to say a few months ago. No, more than that. At least 6 months ago. There was like a sale on Mafex figures, and like right now, you can get the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett for $44. Like Hasbro, the fact that they're selling a Mafex for the deluxe Hasbro price, come on, guys, and it's a Mafex, so you're getting a quality figure for a third of the price. I would snag it up if I was a Star Wars collector, which sadly I'm going to say that I'm going to stop collecting Black Series. As much as I love buying the figures, and I used to love the Jedi characters, I just don't have room in the collection for that stuff now. Maybe later on down the road, I may, you know, there's a couple of characters here and there that I buy because I like them and I want those characters in my collection. And like the new Mara Jade and Dr. Afra, those two I want. But like, I can't, and I have Obi-Wan because he's my favorite Jedi, and I have Ahsoka Tano, and I have Mando. But like, I do have Cobb Vanith. So I have a few, but like, I'm not dipping my toes in the water to go get more. So what are you doing, silly goose? Hi, you want to say hello to everybody again? Yeah, come here. They can't see you. Say hi. I'm Rory. Oh, you're gonna be shy. Can you wave to my friends? Oh, I love you, Mamacita. Can you wave? Can you go hi, everybody? Can you say hi, people? You can't say hi, people? Okay, let me get you down. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Boom. I can't believe you're getting rid of the McFarlane stuff. McFarlane's one of my favorite toy lines, hands down. But I agree with you. It's kind of like, it's stuff. Like one of the guys I talked to at the comic book store that works there, he's like, it's stuff. It legitimately is. It's like collections ebb and flow. I've seen people get really deep into like hot toys, sell all their hot toys off. Not making like any stabs or shots. I've just that's what I've seen. I've seen Big Dub do it. I've seen Josh Pence do it. I've seen guys myself. I've done it. I've had like 12 hot toys at one point, and I got rid of them all because I needed to. I needed the money to pay off debt. I got deep into anime statues. I was a statue collector. And my wife, when she first met me, remembers back in 2018, I had about 100 statues. Now I'm down to four, and they're not even anime. It's all one character, Black Canary. All I kept was the four Black Canary statues, sold everything else. Wow, I used to have those Mattel. I remember my mom, may she rest in peace, bought me the original Joker that had the little blood pack from the Mattel stuff. I had that one many years ago. Yeah, I'm in that same thing, Jeff. I'm in that mindset of like I want the stuff that fits my collection more than it'll look cool on the wall or on the shelf. And I know a lot of people hit those points. They hit that mental space of like I'm done. I can't do anymore. Like I can't collect this. Like my wife laughed at me because I love Iron Man, but if I were to have every Iron Man suit, I'd be I'd be broke. We'd have no room, you know? If I had every Thor, same way. So I've been like slowly and surely parsing out the collection to getting the pieces I like and keeping it to the things that mean a lot to me. Yeah, the McFarlane vehicles are awesome. I really wish I could have gotten a Batmobile. I do have two great friends looking out for me. Um, for the McFarlane Batmobile. Because that's about the only vehicle I have the Skull Bat bike that was a gift from a very good friend and a brother of mine, and I have Thrones and I have the Bat Cycle from the Flash movie. Yeah, they do. I 100% agree with you. You know, but when I've made the shift in the collection, it's enjoying the pieces more than I'm enjoying pieces more than I'm actually having the entire just having the line, if that makes sense, folks. Like I don't need to have everything. I just want to have the pieces I enjoy. Like I think the only nostalgia line I'm gonna still pick up is the Thundercats from Super Seven. Oh yeah, I was all in on McFarlane years ago, and McFarlane and my wife used to get pissed because every month I had like 3 or 4 boxes from Amazon or Entertainment Earth or Big Bad coming in with just all the figures that he had dumped, and I had all the baths, all the vehicles, and then when the baby was coming before this is 3 years ago now, I sold it all off. I was like, we need to make room, and made a nice little penny, and then I was like, shit, he pulled me back in with Constantine. Nice. Nice. So, what else is going on in the world, your worlds? Like, what's going on with you guys? I feel like I talk a whole lot, but I like to listen. That comes from being a dad, a teacher, and I'm a girl dad. So, I'm a boy dad, but I have one boy and I have two girls. So, it makes me a girl dad. Talk to me, folks. First off, I love these impromptu, no real big plan streams. These are a lot of fun for me. Just to give you guys a heads up, I totally love doing these. My wife watched it yesterday. She got home from work and watched 30 minutes of it, and she was laughing hysterically. She's like, "You're funny." So I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do another one of these today." You know, it is, but that's only if you're uncomfortable with not knowing how to talk. See, let me give you an example. Everything plastic. I think there are people out there on YouTube that don't know how to talk and they need the chat reaction to draw their content, right? Versus someone like me who I can talk without the chat scroll. Like if I didn't look at the scroll, I can talk about whatever. But it is our way of interacting with each other. So if I don't have that interaction, I just pull some shit out the air and we talk. So yeah, I think that that can be affect it can affect people negatively. You know, just making it through the day, man. Ah, see, wait a second. Jeff, you cannot say you don't have an interesting life. You have to. This is why I'm going to tell you. You have an interesting life because you are you. And this is not bullshit from me. This is me being me. Folks, you have to understand that every person you touch in a positive way, you know, talk to them, text them, comment on their videos, comment in their Facebook, whatever it is. They all matter. And your life is definitely a factor in a positive way. For me anyway, because I don't have a negative reason to dislike you. And sometimes that's what we do, bro. We get by day to day. That's all good, bro. I got the missus, two little girls, 13 and 3 or 13 and 2 3/4 because she's about to turn 3 in about a month and 18 days. So fun for me. June 30th is her birthday, the little one's birthday. You know, and everything you get, it gets so easy when you just see that the camera and you just talk. It's so simple. You know, I used to always freeze up in front of the camera. I'd be like, and then I just decided why. It's a conversation. It's easy when you realize what you can talk about and how you can phrase it and how your energy. It's all about energy, dude. There are people that have told me that when they watch my YouTube videos, they have like felt that level of excitement and energy from what I've done. And I'm like, really? But it is. It's a very kinetic thing, man. You put that positive out there, people plug right into it and it recharges that battery because we don't know what's going on in their day. There could have been a guy that had just a shit day. Somebody shit in his cornflakes and watches my video. Hey, my brother from another, JMC collects. You know, it could just be something as simple as somebody shitting in your cornflakes, like figuratively, not literally. But if that was literally, ew, gross. But and they watch a video or they jump on it, they jump on in here, or they catch a short that I did, and they feel that positive energy, and I made your day. You're welcome. And it's not like an egotistical. You're welcome. I'm happy because you do the same for me. If I see a post and I comment or whatever, it's all that matters is the positive energy we put out there. I think it's a lot of bullshit and a lot of arguments people get into. Well, I'm glad that are here, dude. Like I try to be, man, because I have so many positive reasons. I have three positive reasons here in my house to stay in a good mental state every day. You know, when you are a stay at home dad, you have to be up and alert and on, and not just that. Seeing my daughter grow is the best thing in the world. My 13-year-old, she's a pain. I love her to death. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's artistic. And she means the world to me. And I love seeing her grow too. You know, and meeting people like Phil, like he's a great dude. He's hands down. Like I said, I try to be a good guy. Oh wow, that's awesome. Does your daughter like to collect? Because my 13-year-old loves to collect toys. She's into anime stuff, which makes it cool because I'm into anime as well. Is your son into stuff too? Like I gotta ask. Oh, bring me the controller, boo. All right, what did you want? Give me 1 second. I gotta take care of the peanut for a sec, guys. What do you want, Mama? This surprise? There you go, boo. Sorry, she wanted to watch something. Hey man, you're always welcome to come pop back in. I'll be here for about like another 30 minutes or so. So come on in. Really? That's so cool. JMC, make it through your day, brother. You got this. It's easy shit. Handle it. Handle your business, my brother. And everything plastic. That's so dope that your 8-year old got you back into the collecting stuff, dude. That's freaking awesome. It makes me so happy to hear that. My 3-year old got me into has been I've been into toys for years, and it's awesome to be a toy dad and have a little one that's into toys because I get to shop for the toys and share that excitement. Oh wow, your wife is a Transformers fan. That's dope. Well, I mean, it's 8 years old. You know what? I guarantee you, he'll be a lot more into it when he's 11. Because my 13-year old's the same way. Wow, she's got every Gen One. Jesus, dude, you have to insure that in your house. Insure those shits. So everything plastic. Tell me a little bit about yourself, bro. Welcome to the chair. This is your boy Dre, also known as Andre, also known as Suo, and I'm gonna ask you, Mister Everything's Plastic, collectibles and reviews. Tell me about yourself. I love doing that sort of stuff, like just randomly. Like I feel like I'm getting to know this dude in the chat, so I gotta hit him with the hard hitting. Like, tell me about you. Like here, I'll give you a simple. Let me hit you with some softball questions. Where you at? Because I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm an open book too, bro. I'm 44, about to be 45, July 18th. I'm Puerto Rican, Persian, and Nigerian. You're in Newfoundland. New is it Newfoundland or Newfoundland, Canada? I don't know how to pronounce that. And I'm jealous you guys got Toys R Us. Newfoundland, okay. I'm jealous you guys have Toys R Us. But I'm not jealous of the fact that you guys got to pay through the nose to have shit shipped to you. Lord knows I know. It's not fair. How is it up there in Newfoundland? Like, is it easy to find stuff around there? No pun intended. Yeah, I've seen your prices on the different stuff, dude. It is like, ouch, ouch. Now, is it hard finding retro stuff or is it hard finding newer stuff or both? And this question goes out to the other people in the chat. Like, don't segregate because I'm having a conversation. I'm invested in all of you guys. So, oh Jesus, everything. All right, everything plastic. You follow me on Instagram, correct? All right, message me. We're gonna message me your number privately. Um, we'll talk and see if I can help you out because I have a local store that does a lot of cool retro stuff, and I might be able to help you. We can figure something out because I don't mind helping people out. I know Phil is definitely awesome at helping people find stuff, and for Charlotte we have a decent, I would say we have a pretty decent amount of stores here. A lot of a lot of we've had a lot more new retro stores pop up further out like where my boy Steven lives over on he lives more towards the Raleigh Durham, which is the coastal side of Carolina. So it's he has a lot more stuff out his way than I do mine. Wow. You guys are 3 hours south, dude. That would drive me nuts. That'd be like me driving to Atlanta because 3 hours south for me is Atlanta. Atlanta has a lot of great stuff there too, but like it's spread out from what I can tell. And I mean, here's the same way. Second and Charles has been pretty good lately. I've been able to get a lot of find a lot of cool new stuff there. Not a lot of retro stuff. Better for books, obviously, but you can find gems. That's what people keep telling me that Fort Worth is that the Dallas Fort Worth area is like the mecca of toys outside of like places where like Illinois and Detroit where some of the factories were. So that's what I keep hearing. A lot of positivity about going to those areas. But again, I don't do retro toys, so newer stuff for me is like I always see it in California, Florida, New York, and then somehow it trickles down into North Carolina. Like JB, I'm jealous of him. So yeah, it's never fun. For those of you guys that are coming new into the stream, please just smash that thumbs up. It gives me positive stuff for the algorithm because the algorithm controls all of YouTube, and I hate mentioning it, but it's something we have to. So just yeah, throw it in there, please. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. About Chris Rock, can a brother get a lap dance? Can a brother get a lap dance? So let's see. They have 2 shows a month, start and the end. I pick up modern down there for the most part. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm a modern collector, big time modern collector. I don't really I used to do retro and then I can't. I just don't have the money, the time or the patience. And I just was introduced through my local comic shop to a North Carolina toy swap group that travels all over the state, and they go to different parts of the state and they host events with local comic shops and retro toy stores, and they do the shows every couple weeks, and I'm trying to see if another one comes through the area so I can go because I do have a couple things I'd love to just trade at an event. They're really cool, they're a lot of fun, and yeah. Oh yeah, $300 on a Playmates toy. That's hot toy money. That's a hot toy. That is hot toys. So what else is like? Tell me more about you guys. Like I know, understand how Jeff shops, and I know Jeff just got into Mythic Legions. Um, I know everything plastic and collectibles. Like, talk to me. What are you into? That's 2 Mescos or 2 nice Mayfex figures. Damn Skippy. Damn Skippy. That is 2 Mescos. It's like the Crow and like or Ghost Rider. Not even it's Ghost Rider by itself. Which speaking of which, I gotta go pick them up when my store credit goes through because I'm getting that Ghost Rider. That was one of the few Mescos I was getting, and I saw they had both bishops. So I might pick up one. Hey LeBron, don't be sorry, brother. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. Godzilla, Star Wars, pretty much a bit of everything. Well, ironically enough, I feel like Joe's are. I like the Joe's look. I love the accessories. I love Transformers. I recently. It's funny. Phil calls me a Transformers guy because I still know the Transformers stuff. I just couldn't get into it again because time and space. Money, I would say yes, but more time and space. Motu, I got out of Godzilla. My local comic book shop store owner, very good friend of mine, he is a huge Godzilla fan. Yeah, Valaverse is cool. I love their lore, the lore of their universe. I think it's very cool. I don't know how I feel about the figures yet. I had the Sergeant Slaughter and I sold it. Um, I might wait around a little bit and trade for a couple of the figures. I haven't decided yet. I definitely like the concept. I definitely like the concept, especially since Joes are becoming harder and harder to find. Um, and like that Fortnite boat that I recently just saw on Amazon for like $45. So an $80 boat for half the price. If you see it, folks, grab it. Um, what ranges are you looking for, LeBron? Because I mean, you and I might be looking for the same ones because I'm always looking for Rangers. I know I'm definitely always looking for Rangers if I can find them. And my area has been dry like a mother. Like the last one I found was the deluxe one, the deluxe two, and I got them both on clearance. That's how little my area is. Lost Galaxy Green, Dino Charge. I need those. Those are the two I need. So shoot me a text. I may have to have you pick those up for me because I haven't seen those in my area at all, which is crazy. That's the next display I got to start working on too. I got to get some shelves and display my Ranger setup once I finish the Spider-Man display. I appreciate you, man, because I could use them. Trust me. And like I said, I got a ton of store credit. So if you're looking for something, just let me know. And if I can scoop it up with store credit, I'll scoop it up and we can ship it out to you. We'll figure it out. But is anybody been seeing the stuff that's been going on in the world of just toys, the pricing increase that we're seeing? Have we seen this slowly, steadily increase? And is that affecting your choices for what you're buying? That is a good question I want you guys to answer because it is affecting me to the point that I'm way more exclusive with what I pick up. Way more exclusive. And I know the secondary market's taking a hit. So people that are like hustling on the secondary market aren't making as much money because no one's buying the stuff because they don't want to spend the price. What, baby? You want to watch it again? What's the matter? Come here. I'll put it on for you. Look, here you go. There you go, boo. Yeah, I feel the same way. See, I feel the same way. Like I'm there. Like I have to admit, my Spider-Man Marvel Legends, I have not sold. I have bought all these legends and hunted and traded and gotten them and spent a little bit of money. But you're right. When you could spend a little bit of money, you just wait it out. It almost makes more sense to just hold off. Which I know the retailers don't want us to do, but sometimes you got to. McFarlane is definitely the best price point we're gonna get for price point. McFarlane is gonna be $20, $22, $24, $39. You're not gonna beat that price point right now because 25.49 for one figure with no accessories or one accessory is ridiculous. Let's shoot 100. If I'm getting a figure that's not gonna have it, that's true. Yeah, I agree. Everything. I think that everything you said it best. It makes us collectors smarter to navigate what we're purchasing, which is exactly why people are not going to the secondary market anymore. Because think about it. How many people are rushing to secondary markets to get all the figures? Nobody. All the reviewers that are like, oh, well, I'm going to sell these figures and make my money off of it, they're not making any money. There's a few people out there that are like, I need to have it because I'm a completionist. But those people are drying up really quick because those guys don't have the extra income like they used to go buy all this stuff. Oh, Jeff, you're killing me because I wanted that Bane. Yeah, that's what everybody was. I was doing the same thing. Anime heroes are not great. I don't like them, LeBron. And see, that's the thing. People buy them because they just like the Ant Man and the Wasp. I only wanted four figures out of that wave, and I was like, I'll buy the other parts off Mercari or eBay to complete the build a figure. I don't really care about the other stuff. I love that, Jeff. And even wrestling figures have suffered from that too. Like if you don't buy, like AEW hasn't had a good figure out in a long time. Saint Seiya has been around for so long that those figures are like always good. And the Naruto ones, you can get the SH figure arts because those are reasonably priced. I think under anything under $25 for an SH figure art is not bad. Again, that's my opinion. That's solely this is solely my opinion. Don't take it for gospel. But I agree though. I kind of feel that same way with like everything. I could like say, so long. Let me, let me get the things I want. I didn't know you were into Saint Seiya, which is kind of cool, LeBron. We definitely got to chit chat more because you don't meet a lot of people that are into older shows like that. Like I never got into Saint Seiya, but that's dope. And I feel like it's good that we're getting to be smarter collectors. I think that we need to be. I think that we've lost the I don't want to say edge, but I feel like we needed to have that little bit of like, I don't want to rush out to go buy this. I don't want to rush out to go get this. See, Jeff, you're saying the exact same thing I told Phil. That's the exact same thing I told Phil. When Hasbro's quality is going down, but their prices spike, why not spend on a Mesco? Ah, LeBron, you already proven you're a very good friend. Subs, not dubs. Subs, not dubs. Beautiful things I hear. Brings a tear to my eye. But yes, I agree 100%. It is cool. I love this stuff. Like I said, these afternoon chats are making my day. Oh, I would do. I mean, Figure Arts is where like Steven is selling a bunch of his stuff too. Like a bunch of my friends are selling stuff. You know what, Jeff? I'm gonna agree with you on that. Why buy Motu figures when you can get a customizable figure and do what you want with it? And the community is big enough within the cabal that you could do that. I agree with you 100%. Like 100%. All right, what's that? All right, this is yeah. We don't play with these, okay? These are our movies. These are your movies. We don't want to break them, okay? You want to watch this movie? All right, give me a minute, okay? You gonna watch this, or you want me to put the movie on now? All right, folks, give me 2 seconds. I love you too. Come on. controller. All right, come on. Can I put my headphones on while I do this? Because look, we're gonna get the controller. See, watch, look, and then we put this in, and it should start. There you go. You happy? Thank you. Sorry, I'm reading the chat just to catch up. I can understand why you started building Gunpla, and I think that's really cool, Jeff. He didn't want anything; just wanted to see see the end result. I wish I could get into Mythic Legions. I don't have the expendable income and or the space, but I would love to get one just to kind of play with it in my hands, just to see, like as much of a fan of D&D I am, I would love to just have one and see it. I don't want to get like hugely deep into them, but having one just to play with would be nice. My birthday is coming up, Father's Day. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, you know, it's definitely cool. So, I mean, yeah, when you think about it, it's a lot of money initially that people don't think about, like they don't really think in the back of their heads. I agree, everything they look great. I just don't have. No way, LeBron. My wife would kill me. Kill me. I am not trying to mess with that. I bought her a nice. She's got a nice little bit of Mother's Day hoard that we got for her from me and the girls. So she makes out like a bandit for we spoil her for Mother's Day. I know you're kidding, bro. Um, but yeah, I would love to get into Mythics. The Oriana. Yeah, I would love to get the Oriana for me. Oriana's like $110. No thanks. Unless they do the re release of her for like $40. I do know a little bit about it. A little bit. I don't know a lot, but I know a little. That's cool that she wanted Jedi Survivor. I wouldn't have thought that. My wife is not a gamer. She reads books. So we got her some cool little. She's also a coffee drinker like me. So we got her some cool stuff. I don't want to say because she watches the videos, so I don't want to say what I bought her, but we did get her some really nice stuff. You know, I think she will enjoy her Mother's Day because she is the glue to our family, and I love her to death. I know that for Father's Day, she's getting me Diablo 5 for my PS5, so I am super stoked about playing that. And Jedi Survivor, I'll eventually get. I'm not going to stress about it. I'd love to get it, and I may pick it up, but Diablo 5 is going to be yes. I do play on PlayStation 5, so if anybody wants to add me, I will put in my PSN is here. Feel free to add me. Fallout 4, dude, I love that game. It's one of the best games. That game was amazing. I finished every DLC pack. I did everything in that game. I loved it. So if you have not added me on PlayStation 5, I don't play on PlayStation 4. If you see me on PS4, that's the little one. The PS5 is on my desk where my computer is because that's where I play. And the PS4 is on the TV for the house. That's like the general Blu-ray player for the house. So if you ever see that on and you see me on there and it says PS4, look on the PS5. You'll see if you see like Diablo 5 or I just finished Midnight Suns, so I haven't picked a new game to play yet, but you'll see me on there. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about Diablo 5, and the summer is gonna be a good time. So Midnight Suns was not. I know we're friends, LeBron. That's what I was saying for anybody else that wanted to add me. Midnight Suns was good. It was not great. If you can get it for a deal, get it for a deal. If you can't, wait for it for the free one. The ending was predictable, but I don't know if 2K is gonna get to put it out as a sequel. So that's just me putting that out there. I knew what you meant, everything. Yeah, but it's a damn good game. It was I put a lot of hours into it. It was very I enjoyed it was worth my $60 or my $65 that I paid for it. I don't think I would do it again. Um I'm if they do make a sequel, I would get it, but I don't with the way they ended the game, there is a sequel in mind. I don't know if we're going to get one though. And with the price increase for Nintendo and PlayStation 5 and Xbox games, Tears of the Kingdom is like one of the games I want to get, but it's $70 now. So it's Zelda, and I have Breath of the Wild, and I have the DLC for Breath of the Wild, so I want to get Tears of the Kingdom. So I'll make a decision eventually. So I'm gonna go make some coffee real quick, and then I'm gonna go and get my other kid because she's gonna be getting out of school in about an hour. So I want to spend some time with the little one, and I want to thank you guys for coming on the stream with me. It's always fun to enjoy an afternoon with you guys. I feel like this has been something that I'm noticing people are enjoying. So I'm gonna ask this out right now to the three people here. Do you guys want to see more of like these afternoon style chats? Not all the time, but would you like to see these at least twice a week, once a week? Hit me in the comment section. Hit me in the chat right now. What are you thinking? Like, you want to see it once a week, twice a week? And they're not formatted for anything. They're just like, we're just going to shoot from the hip and enjoy it. Because I'm down. I'm game for anything. 2 or 7, 11. LeBron, you're killing me, dude. I made some jokes about. I gotta text you about that. My wife laughed at when you were telling us about having 3 more kids. My wife's like, no." She was like, "One would be perfect, but we're already. It'd be too close in age to our baby. Like we had Lana's 13 and then Rory's 3, so they don't compete with each other." But again, folks, I do want to say thank you guys. You know, I think you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you. Again, big thanks and shout out to my mod, LeBron. He is just the mod with the most. He is a great supporter of the channel and a brother and a friend. So make sure you guys are checking him out. Everything's plastic. Make sure you check him out. Jeff is freaking great too. Make sure you follow him on Facebook as a friend and just literally break on and just break these walls down, folks. Take the 10 seconds out of a day and ask how your friend, your wife, your significant other, your brother, your mother, your father, your sister, your cousin are doing. All right? It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Be smart. Make sure you staying up on it. All right? I'll see y'all on the flip side. Stay geeky, y'all. Peace.